the giant retaining walls and the weird terrain shapes aren't exactly the prettiest, but if you don't look at it too closely, it looks nice.
Yeah, this whole covering a neighbour with garbage trucks isn't really working for me. I've got two burners and it's not enough. Or two incinerators.
Oh, what's happened to my income? So I ordered a new microphone the other day. Should be getting it next week.
Nice. Now it'll sound like you're in the room with me.
Yep. I'm whispering in your ear.
I usually don't use mass transit, so I'm putting down mass transit. Hopefully it's not going to be a disaster.
Just don't build don't build too many buses.
Buses or bus stops?
Bus stops.
Buses.
Bus stops lose land value, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, if you have a lot of bus stops, then they'll go chasing down every single one and not really pick people up. If you have fewer bus stops, then everyone will go to that one. And if you have too many buses, then you'll just have these buses that aren't being used randomly driving around your city, causing even more traffic. So you get your balance right. If you're keeping your wait times to about 15 minutes, it's about as best as you can get. So if it just goes above that, build a couple more buses. Actually, just build one bus shelter, because I think each holds 2. Could be wrong on that.
Yeah, at the moment...
We might have to adjust a little bit later.
At the moment I'm on 18 minutes and 14,000 riders per day.
Oh look, YouTube just sent me an email. Joe, check out the latest videos from your channel subscription. Yours point 13.
That was last week.
It sends me like a while back videos, which is strange. I've already watched that one. funny to me that we have so many people playing in our region, and yet none of us have a municipal airport.
I thought somebody built one last night. Maybe they took it down.
I don't have the requirement met for like any of the helicopter stuff, so they must have taken it down. Yeah.
I think it was Chiselberry.
Yeah, Chiselberry from Hacienda Heights had an airport earlier yesterday.
Oh yeah, I don't see it anymore.
Yeah.
This thing.
They're really tacky. They just take up a lot of space and they don't look good.
They look horrible.
Parallel runways.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
No, like proper transit stop as well. It's just stop at the end of the runway and people just walk on the pavement. Yeah, sure, no worries.
What do they even do? Bring in more tourists, I assume?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
And they also ship freight or something, or like a freight depot.
It could potentially be one of the only ways, though, to connect more than just, I mean, to join up more cities in your entire region than just being stuck with your kind of quadrant that you're part of.
Yeah.
I don't think that actually works. It'd be nice if you could, you know, send money to someone on the other side of the map if you both had airports, but... Ooh, that was a bad place to build a road.
Spending $3,300 an hour, and I'm trying to figure out which of my civil services I want to discontinue. How can I cut? How can I save money? I feel like my Parks and Recreations department is going to go.
Well, my city is not exactly how I envisioned it, but it's definitely different.
In a good way or a bad way?
Well, I guess it can be a good way, because what I did was, you know, once I raised my taxes to 20% last night and dezoned everything and let everything just, you know, go away and just leave whatever was standing, and then tried to build a city around it. For what I did, I think it turned out fairly well. I mean, it's not finished, but it's definitely different. Because originally I thought about just bulldozing the whole thing and starting over.
Like Flux and Strict.
Yes.
I find it hilarious how upgrading roads to fix traffic problems usually just ends up causing more traffic problems because
Yeah,
all
it
the buildings
does.
is upgraded.
Yeah. And the different rules they have, like stop signs, stop lights.
Yeah.
Although if you do upgrade roads, and I think from what I heard, there is a way around it. If you do upgrade the roads, but you want to keep the same densities to remove the.
Diesel.
That's right. Yeah.
Sewage issues. What the? Oh, power problems.
At least road maintenance is not added to our expenses in this, like an SE4. Otherwise, you would have like potholes in your road.
Yeah.
Or laying pipes.
I never played any other SimCity games. What were they like? How do they compare?
Number 4 was probably the best. Graphic wise, this is probably the best, but SimCity 4 simulation and realistic sense wise was really, really good.
Sort of. I mean, the traffic was kind of random. And people's commutes, like, I don't know how to explain it, because it was just kind of finicky the way people commuted. Sometimes they would leave town, sometimes they wouldn't. What really bugs me was that you could never actually really see the traffic. The cars would go like 2 feet and then disappear.
I wonder if Nom fixed that. Nom mods.
No, that was something with the base game. They couldn't touch it. With the network edition mod, you could change the how far people would commute, because often they would commute maybe one city if at all, but they usually like to stay within their few blocks. I think, yeah, default NAM like quadruples the distance people go, so they'll actually go the next couple cities to work.
I'm gonna turn off my ferry terminal. 0 people using it. Until maybe I switch over to tourism, maybe eventually. I still have a university.
Well, now I have major traffic problems.
I'm gonna move my town hall. Yeah, I think I'm gonna demolish my university.
Oh, you could plant the little street trees on dirt roads. I didn't know that.
Oh, I never knew that either.
I really like the addition of planting trees on roads as well now. On the footpath.
I like that. That's what I'm doing right now.
Yep.
Did you guys ever add the mayor's mansion or house?
sometimes.
If I've got the
Too
space.
much space.
Actually, I think I'll add it to this city. One of them. So has everybody went away from the grid layout so far?
Yeah, believe so.
There was no chance of putting a grid on this city.
How many tunnels do you
never-
have?
No tunnels. Bunch of bridges though.
Oh,
I have 4 tunnels in my city. I really like the tunnels. I think the tunnels are great.
That's my favorite as well. The tunnels I have are, I think they're all for the trains. Pops out for a train station and goes right back underground for the next one.
It's a shame you can't see through the tunnels though,
Yeah.
like in Cities Excel.
Man, planting all these street trees work out for your wrist.
I guess I should plant some trees too on the streets.
Actually, it looks good once you zoom in on it.
What's your favorite tree out of the 3?
I plant all 3 of them.
Oh,
Shade tree.
Don't really have a favorite.
Seems to be the biggest anyway, the shade tree, I think.
Just hit 100,000 residents.
once I demolished my university, my traffic cleared up. I guess it was just all those commuting students. And plus, my university was like in the middle of the town where they had to like fight through street by street and through the neighborhoods to get to it. Whoa, what the? Is that coming into my city? Yes, it is. There's a huge traffic jam that goes around the whole circle. My the the road outside my city, and
By the
across
bridge.
the river and into Conrad's
Nice.
city. That's
Hmm.
a long traffic jam.
You're so popular.
I'll tell you what though, in coming to my city, I never get any traffic issues though, so that's a bit strange to see.
Yeah.
Whoa, it's quite a highway system you have there, Yuto.
Well, you're
Say again,
visiting.
sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still trying to mess around with it.
It actually makes sense when you look at it, right?
Yeah.
Because at first look, it just looks like a big pile of spaghetti. It's random. It's cool how it follows the coast like that.
Yeah.
I would think you'd be able to handle quite a bit of traffic with that kind of system.
Well, the problem is I've been trying to like squeeze traffic down one route, but that's no, that's not working very well because it's just so much people on one path.
Does anybody have experience with train stations?
What do you
Wow.
want to know?
I have 3 in my city, and it's all in a loop. The trains do not go out into the region, and they don't stop at any of the train stations. They just continually loop through the city.
I've heard that putting the trains in a loop causes it to glitch.
It's hilarious.
They just
It's a trip.
continue like circly, circly, circly.
Yeah.
So yeah, try giving it a dead end and see how that runs for a while.
Yeah, it's kind of like a racetrack when I go to the train mode. Let me bulldoze one end of it.
I think that can happen to other vehicles too. If you have a little loop at the end of a road somewhere, you could have garbage trucks just driving in circles.
I have buildings with infinite fire as well.
Jeez.
Infinite fire.
I think all these people are coming from your city, Conrad. What is
My
this?
entire 24,000 people
Everybody
only.
hit Conrad.
The whole
And every
traffic.
single one of them are leaving.
Mer rating at
Understand.
89%, not high enough.
I don't even know how your people are coming over. Is there a road connection between our quadrant and yours?
It would be by a ferry terminal if anything.
I turned it off though.
Oh,
But
then
still
my
getting,
people
like,
should be able to
thousands.
reach you.
I have a train station though.
I do not.
Is
It's
there,
weird.
is there even a road at Sundance? Because I see the highway it goes over the bridge, does the big arc or half a loop, and then he's got a big roundabout, but there's no road between the highway and the roundabout.
No, I see. I see one from my point of view.
Okay.
The cars do disappear in that little spot, though.
Yeah. There's a huge traffic jam.
Yeah, I see a lot of cars entering my region, but they're dispersing straight away. It's not like they're going outside of my actual box, my city box.
I also see the cars driving where the highway would be before you moved it. So they're like just coming directly out of your processor plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one thing that I've really enjoyed with the update 7 is to be able to build these overpasses. Otherwise, that would just be absolute mayhem and chaos. Trying to put
What you
that in
could
there.
do, Yuto, is I think the problem is everyone's trying to do a left turn there on that little road.
Yeah.
Left turns.
Which one?
Like right at the city entrance. Maybe if you let them do a right instead. because they need to take a left to get over to the right side of the city.
I have to
I have
turn over
the-
some laundry, friends. Be right back.
I kind of have the T intersection there in the middle, though. I mean, that gives them a right. But
Farther down.
the middle of town, the thing that looks like the McDonald's sign, I guess.
Yeah, but the shortest way to get into the city is to take like 3 lefts and then go up that side road. I think you need to funnel them to your heavier capacity roads.
Mm.
So they're all just getting stuck on that. Like all the cars entering your city are going down that one street with the 2 lanes.
Yeah.
That's why we need on ramps. Slipways.
And left turning lanes.
Or no left turns. Like it'd be good if you had that road there, but the median went straight,
One-way
and then people
streets
couldn't take a left there.
would be good, huh? Or giving us the availability of putting down a normal street and then modifying the street so it's only one way.
Mm-hmm.
Then you see a lot of people making a New York style city.
In this region?
Oh, well, in general, if you'd be able to put one-way streets or roads or avenues.
I mean, if you make a grid, that's pretty much New York right there. New York is a giant grid.
Just put a big park in the middle, that's it.
Yeah. I tried making central parks several times, but they just don't look right.
No, they don't have big enough parks. The only thing you can really do is put a bunch of trees down, but the game doesn't really recognize that as a park.
Hmm. I don't like how the medium wealth park, the foundation is a different, or its own color of green.
It'd be cool if you could put like footpaths down normally, and then they had like smaller park features. Like they have the barbecue pit, but if they had like fountain or like just benches,
Yeah.
and then you could sort of design a central park and just place a bunch of trees down, and it'll look good in the end.
I know the amusement park DLC has its own footpath for pedestrians, I
I
think.
haven't tried that yet. I guess you could always put down the amusement park entrance and then not use any of the rides and just use the footpaths.
Hmm.
Have you tried Cities in Motion, Yuto?
No, but I was thinking about buying it over the summer, but I wasn't sure if I really wanted it.
Good game.
I really enjoyed the first one. The new one is good, but it's just pretty complex and hard. So I haven't gotten too far into it.
I looked at that when I was a little frustrated in SimCity in the beginning, especially like where you can specifically make a route for a bus to go to this stop and this stop when SimCity didn't have that.
And you can put bus lanes,
Yeah.
choose exactly how many lanes you want on the road.
It was a good substitute for me while I couldn't get Transport Tycoon Deluxe to work on Windows 7.
I never played the Tycoon series or Tycoon games.
Essentially, it's the same.
Fox plays a lot of Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Roller Coaster Tycoon is awesome.
Do you guys understand the abandoned factory thing where it's like hiring?
I just delete them.
So they go abandoned because they're hiring? Or I don't understand.
Seeing a weird glitch in your city where the road in front of the nuclear power plant's missing.
Yeah, that's one of the. It's the reactor. the reactor has this unnecessary plot of green
No.
comes out of it. I noticed that during launch day when I plopped it down, it was going over my road. And I also hate that sound bug when you click on something and it just continues playing.
Nah. I think I've only had that once, and it was with the casino, so all I heard was ding, 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 ding constantly.
It's not as bad as sewage though.
Right now I'm just hearing a bunch of nuclear power plant sounds, beepings and buttons and stuff.
I think I'm more or less done with Strict Coast for now.
I wonder how long this footage is. I'm gonna stop.
Well, guys, this is Brian. I'm actually gonna call it a night as well.
Alright. See you all next time.
Wait, can you say that again?
See you all next time.
We're recording. Okay, there we go. Action. Oh,
Again?
never mind. Oh,
See you
Brian's
all
logging
next
off.
time.
See
No,
ya.
I'm still here. I'm leaving in just a minute.
Okay.
So this is SimCity Brian out. Y'all have a good night.
See you,
See ya.
Brian.
Bye.